Everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I've got something a little different. I decided to do something that I've been wanting to try, and that is make my own stamps. I've been doing a lot of gel printing lately, and I thought there's so many like the art foamies, and those are great investments too. But I thought, what if I just draw some simple shapes? So I'll leave the link below. By the way, if you could hit a thumbs up and subscribe, that would be great. And check out the links in the description that help support this channel. It came with these 5 foam, rubber blocks, and you can get quite a few stamps, I think, out of that, as well as it came with the mechanism and the interchangeable blades, as you see here in my little mess of creativity. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of them. And an X-Acto blade is helpful, and a pencil if you want to go ahead, or you could use tracing paper, get your designs onto the block. But I thought I'd start with something really simple. I made this, and it's stamped. This is in a gray ink here, but this is in a black archival. I stamped that out, and I really like the organic-y shapes, the not perfectness. And then this one is this guy here. And so it's thick enough that you can really hold it, you know, if you're gel printing or putting it on a card or what have you. So I thought I'd try this one. Now I've got right now the smaller number 1, I believe, in there. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Now, this is only my 3rd stamp in my life here. So I feel like going away from you is the thing to do. But just test out a little piece and see. So there are different ways you can approach this. If you feel like, you know, if you think about it as like I'm carving out the negative space, or you could do it the opposite. You can carve out the positive space, and then what you stamp will be the negative. So it all depends on what your goal is. So right now I am carving this out, and then you just run some ink on it and test it out and see if there's any place to sort of clean up. Invariably there will be. So if I want to leave that diamond shape in the middle here, then I'm going to carve out all this space around it. So now I have this done. I'm going to go ahead and go around the outside. And my pencil line is just a guide. If I go over it a little bit, I'm okay with that. It's just an abstract shape, so it's not like putting some great work of art on there, right? So whatever you don't want stamped, it needs to be lower than the stamped part. So that's the goal here with all of this. They make thinner ones than this, is about 1/4 inch, which would be easier to carve, I think, but it's nice with this. You have something to hold on to. Now you could glue them to, I might play around gluing one of them to a piece of cardboard and then making like a little permanent stand for it. We'll have to see. But this thicker one is pretty easy to hold still. Okay, so back to this. So I've got my circle, and if you want to kind of see where you're at, you can always ink it up and just kind of see, because when it's all one color, it can be kind of difficult. So that's where we're at right now. Kind of have a wonky diamond. So you can see here on this outer bit, I need to clean that up. Just kind of go around, I think. To be careful, I have carpal tunnel, so try not to stress my hand out here. Not that it's hard to carve, but I'm standing up and whatnot. Alright, let's do that again. I just love the idea of being able to make your own shapes, as wonky as they are. Okay, so now I've got this bit here, is this piece here. That way you can see what to trim off. Try that one more time. I like that. Except for, I wish I had made my diamond. Should I try to fix it? Yeah, I'll try to fix it. It's like when you give your son a haircut and then you cut too short and then you kind of ruin everything trying to fix it. Like I think I just did. Let's see. It's just not. Sides straight across. Do the diamond thing another time. Gouge that out. Yeah, I like that. So now I've got this little wee bit here. And you can see where the ink was. Alright, let's do one in the black. I like that. Kind of looks like a paw. Almost. And then you can do a ghost stamp. That matches that gray. And so forth. So let's try them out on a gel press. This is a 3x5 gel press. Grab some paper backgrounds here that do with a bit of zhuzh. So what I can do is actually I'm going to use this as kind of my ink pad of paint, and then we'll use that to stamp on. So for example, we'll put the color we want on here. So let's do this Cool Pool. So this is like my ink pad, if you want to think about it that way, my pink pad. So I'm going to roll out that, and then we're going to take our stamp, and then what's nice about this when you're done is you can also take a print off that. In a little bit darker teal, can't resist, let's take this has to dry anyway, so you might as well get that off of there. So here I've got Deep Turquoise from Winsor & Newton. Just wipe it in with the baby wipe. In Vermilion Red. So then we'll put this one in. Make sure I got enough paint on there. Then we want to be turning it. Too much paint will get down in there, so you just want to have a light hand. We can always add more, but it's hard to take it off. So let's pull that up. I'm using this rice paper. I will leave a link to this below. You get 48 sheets of 9x12, and I really enjoy using this. I think it's been lots of fun coming out there. So gold. This is just called gold, and this is from Winsor & Newton. This is a bigger tube because I like gold. It's great. So there you go. Not the best print in the world, but I love the colors. I'm having a hard time getting that down. Okay, and then stamp. This is poppy red. You can see that worked really well, stamping right on the plate like that. So, things to do. Of course, you could do this directly to paper. Thought I would try that out. Overall, I think they came out well. You can also put these on cards and make backgrounds doing that. But check out those links below. Hopefully that was helpful and inspiring to you. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.